What's up, guys? Tom here from Quads and Mods. I wanted to go over this remote controller for the HS100, the HolyStone HS100. This is their very latest quadcopter, and this controller has a lot of buttons. It also has a lot of lights. When you first turn it on, you have a ton of LED indicators down here at the bottom. Now these LED indicators will flash and be off or be solid during flight to give you status feedback of what the actual status of the aircraft is. So I'm going to go over that with you guys today. When you bind it, after you bind it, this first set of LED icons should be like this. The first icon right here, this is your controller signal. This tells you if you're binded. If it's flashing like it was, you're not binded. The second one here, this is your speed indicator. See if you guys can get that better. There we go. Speed indicator. This one will be flashing on the top here, on the top left hand corner. There's your speed dial. There's 3 speeds where the light, that first speed, the indicator is off. Second speed, the indicator is on. And then third speed, the indicator will be flashing like so. So you have 3 speeds, but it's in second speed as soon as it's binded, so that's how it'll look when it's in normally, when you first turn it on. If you wanted to slow it down, roll the knob back, and then now you're in first speed. The next indicator over here, this is going to be the, I believe this is the camera icon, which is solid. Now your camera control functions are going to be on the right hand side. Up here we have press for a video, and then we have press for a video, and then we have press for a picture. And this is your gimbal control knob, so you can rotate your camera up and down. Now when you press the video key, it should blink fast and then go solid again, which it does. That indicates that it's made a picture. And then when you press the video key, it should continue to flash, and there should be a consistent beat. Yeah, that's what it looks like when you're taking a video. Now you gotta make sure when you're taking a video, you gotta stop the video too before you turn everything off. So you press it again, and it'll go solid. Now, the last LED indicator in that row is your home icon. Now your home icon will do 2 things. It'll either be on like it is right now, which means you're in GPS mode and it has return to home, or it'll be flashing, or it'll be off. So when it's flashing, pressing the return to home button indicates that it's returning to home. Press the button again, it takes it out of that status. Now that icon will also be solid when you first start bind the aircraft. To get out of GPS mode, which the indicator will not be on, there's a compass key on this side, which is also the headless mode key. When you press this button and hold it, you are now in non-GPS mode, so you have altitude hold only. Now, pressing the return to home button doesn't work, so you have to be in GPS mode to have the return to home. To turn it back on, just press and hold for 3 seconds, and now you're back in GPS mode. Press the return to home button, the aircraft will now return to home. Press it again to cancel the return to home. Now the bottom row of LEDs are not lit. On the first row here is the battery status. Now this will be either red when you're charging it through the charging port on the bottom, and then it'll turn green when it's finished. The remote will be fully charged. The icon will also blink when the battery in the remote is getting low, to tell you to recharge the battery in the remote. The follow me icon right here, the little follow me guy right there, and the compass button right here, the little compass button, are the 2 next icons. So when you quick press the compass icon, now it's in headless mode. So when you see that icon right there lit up, you know your aircraft is in headless mode. So it's going to come to the orientation of the sticks, not the orientation of the aircraft. So press that quick press, we'll turn that back off. So now it's in normal mode, not headless mode. And then the second button over here on the top, this is the follow me button. Press that. Now the aircraft is in follow me mode, where it's going to follow the GPS that's in your cell phone that's hooked up to the aircraft, and it'll continue flashing like that while it's in that mode. To turn follow me mode off, you just quick press the button again, it turns it off. Now there's one last LED that's on this row, and that's the trim button to trim the joysticks. Now to get into the trim mode, you press the follow me button and you hold it, and then the trim button, the trim indicator starts to blink real fast like that, and then you can adjust your sticks whichever way you need to go. It'll give you a long beep when it's centered, so you go 2 clicks to the left, 2 clicks back to the right, and then that button, that is centered, that joystick's now centered. To get out of the trim feature, you just go ahead and long press the follow me button again, and now it's out. So the only other button we didn't go over is this button right here. This is the takeoff and land button. This button also is an emergency stop button. So quick press it once, it'll take off. Quick press it again, it'll land. And then if you were in an emergency situation where you need to cut power to the propellers, just go ahead and give it a long press for 2 seconds. You'll hear that beep, and then the propellers will go off. So that's pretty much the controller and all its functions on the LED statuses and the knobs. Like I said, you got your, on the right side here, the top button is your photo, bottom button is your video, and then you have your gimbal control knob up here on the right hand side. On the left side, there's the speed knob. There's 3 speeds, low, medium, and high. When you first bind the controller, it's in medium speed. And then we have the headless button, which is also our GPS button, and then we have our follow me button, which is also our trim button. So that's just an overview of the HS100 controller and LED status indicators. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks.